What's going on, everyone? This is Yasser. I get a lot of questions where people ask me, what is the scope of XYZ degree or XYZ program? And if I finish, say, a business program or an accounting program, what is the scope of that compared to the scope of something else? It's a confusing question because I haven't done every single degree there is on the planet, so I can't tell you what the scope of every single degree is. One thing I can tell you, and this might be a game changer for you, I am someone who has 2 degrees, and I have them from 2 different countries. One from Malaysia, my business degree, undergraduate business degree was in Malaysia, and my master's degree was here in Canada. I have never to this day been asked about my degree or my GPA. Yes, it's on my resume, they'll see it, they'll consider it. That's about it. But even if you look at my resume, my education is right at the bottom. Everything up top is my experience, my volunteer experience, what I'm good at, what I'm passionate about. And right at the end, yeah, just by the way, I have a degree. So when you're thinking of what kind of scope a certain degree has, it's not as big of a factor as you think it is. It's not like you do your bachelor's in accounting and then you do your bachelor's in finance, and those two are going to have drastically different fields. Yes, depending on your interest and depending on what the employer is looking for. If you're looking for a job in a specialty in finance or a specialty in accounting, yes, it'll probably be a factor. But if you're not really sure what you want to do, or if you want to go into a general business field or a general field in general, I don't think it's as big of a factor as you think. So, for example, my undergraduate degree was in general business, and my postgraduate was in education. And the job I have now is in human resource management. So, the fact that my education degree shows them that I'm really good with people, I'm good at training people, and my undergraduate degree shows that I have a general understanding of how business works, that kind of meshes together, and I work in human resource. So I think it's not so much about what that degree can get you, but how you can sell it. How can you sell your abilities using that degree? Say if you have a bachelor's in psychology and you have a master's in human resource, I don't know if that's how it works. Let's just suppose that's how it works. You could apply for some jobs that require basic human understanding or understanding of how people function, and maybe some training jobs, something of that sort. So you really have to sell the idea yourself. It's not like you do X degree, you get Y job. It's not that simple. So don't worry too much about the scope of the job. I know you're thinking of your career prospects, which is going to give you a better career prospect. I know people who've done a diploma in business who earn more than people who've done an MBA. I know people who've done something completely unrelated like an MSc in engineering and now they're in a business job, while as I know people from business backgrounds who don't have a job. So there's a lot of things all over the place. You can't really predict what kind of job you're going to get. I say don't worry about it. As long as it's in the general field of what you're interested in, go for it, get the degree, get educated. Once you're down here, then you can worry about getting the jobs and what the best way is to get a job. I hope that answered your question. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe the video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.